Hi everybody, sorry. Back to music. How's it going, rando fans? We've got a recrop Lanabean is what we have to do. Yeah, we got a nice race here though. Main tournament cross hunt between Lanabean and Tenit. So entrance is not really my fort, but we will survive. I'm joined by my illustrious tracker, Limp Bagel, who will be my silent partner through this stream. And yeah, I guess I should promote this or something somewhere. Independent restreams. We want to be cross hunts. Alright, we're getting started sometime soon. I just don't know exactly why, or when, because it's, we're on 10-minute delay, so, yay delays. We're gonna start on Lana's audio. She's got Sea of Stars MSU, and we will switch to Tenit at some point. I forget which this is. She always uses the same one, and it's really good. Alright. We're going. Some sync shit. Cool. We are synced. Alright, so kind of just going to Sanctuary. Lana doing the structural mic Eastern first play. So, ooh, and immediately finds Laser Bridge. Tenit also finding a TR entrance, but a slightly less useful one. Lana gonna probably set up. Okay, just knows the room better from the top. I thought she might be setting up for the free laser skip. Oh, sniped. I always love saying early laser bridge, because that is your Oko. And we did find a bomb on Lanabean's side, but unfortunately did not get to hit that beetle. Alright, taking the fall there, but did not take the free laser. Oh, a glove. Okay. Well, that's going to be really useful for navigating entrances. Tenit dropping into the back of Escape after finding a bomb of her own. Not really finding too much there. Powder is nice. It's, so you find the bat drop down and okay, Brother House, yeah, Lana's wishing she had that bomb back. But it's gonna go to Sank. And trying to farm for a bomb over here. No dice. Ooh, Castle Tower. Okay, well, come back to that with a weapon. And then both runners just gonna clear out Kakariko Village like a non-entrance mode. Oh, I didn't see what that was. That was a fire ride, maybe? I did not see what was on the library, but it looked important. We'll see when Lana goes in. Okay, we've got a small key to pod. Okay, those are always nice to find, because there are 6 of them around, and there are various things that you can do with varying amounts of keys. Right, I'm gonna put this in motion. Just very quickly in Discord, because I was told to do that. And voila. Alright. Doesn't look like we found anything important here. Yeah, both runners just clearing out Kakariko. Kakariko has a decent amount of entrances, and it's good for, like, a volume play. I don't think that Tenit meant to go to Kakariko, she just wanted to know where Sank was. Because I guess the thinking behind that is Link's house is always going to be in the same place, and starting at Sank lets you get an item and check off an entrance. So it's kind of an efficiency play there. Ooh, early moon pearl. I don't ever like finding early moon pearls in cross hunt or in cross keys in general. And with Lana having that glove as well, she's gonna be on an entrance kick for quite a while here. Now that glove is out. I think it's out of logic. I've gotten varying responses whether you need an invincibility item for Laser Bridge or not. I think on normal VT, like on V31, you do need an invincibility item for Laser Bridge, but I don't think that's the case in Entrance Rando. It runs on a different version. Oh, and oh boy. Yeah, so Lanabean has access to all but like a dozen entrances in the entire game. Yeah, so Cross Hunt actually runs on Avian Art, which does roll on the Door Rando branch. But even if you go through the ALTTPR.com website, Entrance Rando is still not the same as non-entrance Rando. It's a completely different system. Alright, Lana also finding Hype Cave. Lana getting all of these awesome entrances, and then just kinda sliding along here. And I find Blind's Hut down here, which is good. So that's two 5 bangers right here in the Kakariko area. Ooh, a hammer. Ooh, Lana wants that. Once Lana gets the hammer, she... Ooh, and a sword? Let's go. Once Lana gets the hammer, she's got, like, almost the entire world open. Small key to Thieves Town is always good to have. So, the logic for these is 100% locations, which means you will always be able to access every single chest in the game. So that means that in like open mode or whatever, you can have a Thieves Town small key locked by a Thieves Town small key. In this mode, however, that cannot be the case. You have to find the Thieves Town small key to be able to access the Thieves Town big chest. So it cannot be inside the chest. One of the things that can really burn you in a mode like this is because you can do 7 out of 8 chests at Thieves Town without the small key. And you just end up clearing the dungeon and then finding the small key later, and then something like your go mode is in Thieves Town big chest. So always good to have that Thieves Town small in hand. Just some mail on the maze race. Right, let's see where Tenit goes from here. She's missing that glove. Looks like she might want to go north and follow where Lana's going right now. Game audio too loud. Turn it down a bit. Not that much. There we go. Yeah, I'm not monitoring the sound levels, guys, so if I need to adjust them, just let me know. Because the real reason is that I don't really want to hear myself echoing. So yeah, just let me know if something's too loud. I do have the default dynamics jacked up pretty high, so it's more likely that something needs turned down rather than turned up. Alright, Tenit gonna go up and get her pearl. Yeah, and I would rather the dynamics be really loud and people adjust their own volume rather than me just fiddling with knobs. I fiddle with my knob enough. Okay, Tenit not even checking the thing, just falling into it. I mean, I think if you go... I think if you go in, it's useful to just go peek the item, but I guess it's 2 screen transitions no matter what, so yeah, that might actually be the play there. Slightly low. I can turn it up. And kind of split the difference to where it was. Alright, so now both runners gonna have access to a huge portion of the map. Depending on connectors, they could potentially clear like 90% of the entrances in the game right now, which is terrifying. And it does need to make our way over to Laser Bridge at some point in the eastern area to, okay, it was an ice rod, not a fire rod, so it's still important. Less important in Cross Hunt, just because, like, Tenet's sprite is Zatch Bell. It's from an old anime/manga series. Yeah, we did pilot spoiler together, and I asked her what it was, and then I looked it up later. It's like a shonen anime. Alright, Lanabean finding Hyrule Castle and saying no thank you. I wonder if that's where Tenit is headed. No, she wants to know where the other side of Old Man Cave is. Okay. I mean, in Tenet's shoes here, she has hammer, she has a sword, and there are 2 connectors coming off of Hyrule Castle. I mean, it is important for you to know where this puts you, but you can also just potentially just save and quit to it later. But finding the east side of the mountain is good here. Gives you a decent amount of things to do. Okay. And at finishing up the east side of the mountain there, saving and quitting, didn't really like what she saw, so I guess we'll head down to other connectors. Adjust that a little bit. Okay, gonna get the one thing in Castle Tower that she can get, and then hopefully never have to come back. On just finishing up Hyrule Castle area here. We'll see what green pendant is. It is Skull Woods. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Didn't know. Cool. Getting bullied by these guys again. Yeah, hammer hitbox is really bad. Trying to up hammer, especially through a pipe, is not fantastic. Now she's running scared. Oh no. Come on. Okay. Cool. Good. Oh, don't hammer, please. Thank you. Okay. Alright. All that for a Compass to Ice Palace. Fantastic. Alright, and she will go and do escape now. Hello, Pichu. For those of you who missed the announcement today, there will be an inverted tournament coming up. So I'm pretty hyped for that. I like myself some inverted. And we've got a big key to Eastern, which is always a good time. It's always a good thing to find before you find Eastern Palace, but that just means instead of searching the entire game for the big key, you're going to be searching the entire game for the Eastern Palace entrance. And just $20 there. Lana making her way to the Dark World and deciding that's not where she wants to be. Oh, taking that hammer and jumping down to the bat. Okay, we've got a vanilla magic bat, which... Okay, we're gonna powder it to the left and still hit the thing. That's cool. Oh, that might have been a powder turn, actually. Alright, nothing there. Getting revenge on ball and chain guards for a piece of heart. More importantly, you get to do the connectors here. Oh, Dark Cross? Yeah, good call. Lana just gonna be running around the Dark World for a while. And it's only 16 minutes in and we already have regular Dark World access, which, again, like, you can access the vast majority of entrances in the game right now, which is terrifying to me. It means we're gonna get a lot of divergence, just because of the sheer amount of things that we can do right now. For those of you who don't know, Cross Hunt, this is, ooh, a big key of desert. It's nice. Cross Hunt is crossed entrance shuffle, with full key sanity on. But each of the bosses, instead of a crystal goal, each of the bosses holds a Triforce piece. So each of the 10 dungeon bosses holds a Triforce piece. Along with, there are 2 in Ganon's Tower. There's one behind Ice Armos, and there is one in the post-Moldorm validation chest. You only need 10 of them, and then you need to go and kill Ganon. GT Climb can be required if Ganon is in the pyramid. Iga 1 can be required if Ganon is underneath the Lumberjack tree. Otherwise, it's what's known as Fast Ganon, which means that you don't always have to do the GT Climb before doing Ganon. And a big key of Thieves. Okay, we got a decent... Oh, okay, we can full clear Thieves Town right now. Oh. Can't wait to see how many layers of logic that's under. Alright, Tenit also finding her way into desert. Lana is done in here and just wants to go out the right. So the thing about entrance shuffle in general is that these multi-exit caves are really, really important to get you to different parts of the map. So, whereas... Ooh, we found GT. I mean, Lana could bomb herself over to the left side if she so chooses. Ooh, big key of ice. Always a nice thing to find. I would hazard... Or... No, actually, because big key of desert was an escape, so Lana would not have had that. Having a lot of big keys here early on. That's usually the major sticking point, is finding big keys. Right, Lana will bomb jump, very nice. Second bottle for trouble. All key to this dungeon, which is nice because she can... Okay, well, she could have gone and done the map chest now that she has another one, but... But yeah, like I was saying, in cross-entrance shuffle, these multi-exit caves are super important, where in non-entrance shuffle, you know where they're going to take you, and it's always somewhere nearby. This could be on the literal other side of the map, so they're really, really important to check. But on the other hand, I'm not sure how interested either one of them are in chasing connectors at the moment, because they can just walk to everything. Like, everything is just open. The only thing they would really want a connector to right now is to the mire/desert area. Ooh, okay. Just... Zelga EP. In and out. Oh no. Hi, Zelga. Yeah, I can't say that I blame her very much for waiting for a bow. Because doing 5 out of 6 there, and then on top of it having to come back is kind of a feels bad. Like, the only thing that could happen there is that there's a bow in Eastern Palace, but, I mean, I don't think that's ever happened in the history of Link to the Past randomizer. I don't think there's ever been a bow in Eastern. So, just wait for it. Ooh, flippy floppies. So yeah, Tenit finding a decent amount. Oh, that's right. There is a bow and EP in vanilla preset. Good call. But yeah, Tenit finding a good bunch of items here. Lana, unfortunately, just like missing that desert pig kind of took her off of the chain that they got all of these items, so... Ooh, small key to Castle Tower. I don't think Tenit really wants to go back there anytime soon. Those ball and chain guards are bullies. And with this being full key sanity, there are 2 items in Castle Tower, of which Tenit already has one. So that first Castle Tower small key is super, super important to find. The second one, not so important unless there's something that you want beneath Lumberjack Ledge, which there semi-often is. Alright, Lana gonna dip Skull Woods without a Fire Rod. Now, this is not Zelga Woods, this is just the normal
Skullwood's layout, so we'll see if we get... Okay, so this is a good layout. We can get to the fire redlocked entrance by just walking. So people have been experimenting with, like, shuffling the Skullwood's drop-downs into the pool, all except one, I think. I think one of them is always static. Ooh, a fire rod. Speaking of which... Alright, so Tenit getting paid out for going and doing the South Loop first. And gonna get some efficiency here by blowing up Light World Hype Cave at the same time as doing Dark World Hype Cave. Lost one frame by not jumping off the edge instead of going down the stairs. SMH my head. Actually, did we ever cast time that to see if that actually saves the frame or not? I don't remember. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't really want to find connectors, and definitely don't want to find that big long connector. It's easy enough to get back through, but that's a big ask there. That's a big commitment to follow that right now. So the other thing here in Skullwoods is that normally if you go to the VT website and you roll a cross keys seed, there will be a guaranteed Skullwoods small key in the pinball room, and that's just so you can't lock yourself out. That is not the case here on the Doors branch / Avian Art. As you saw there in the pinball room, Lana got a map instead of a small key. So that kind of makes the key steal that Lana did a little more valuable than it would normally be in cross keys. Alright, Lana gonna do escape here and get a couple good things to kind of find this tailwind that Tenit's been riding. It finds Desert Left. Okay, well, Tiara is a pendant. And it not interested in Laser Bridge. Okay, that's a thing. I'm actually kind of surprised that she's not going for Laser Bridge. Maybe just wanted that entrance first and then gonna go for Laser Bridge? Alright, C is the key on the island she's probably just gonna go pick up. No, just not interested in Laser Bridge at all, so gonna lose out on that glove. That's unfortunate. All key to Hyrule Castle there, so that puts all of this in logic. Our hands are clean. Ooh. Taking a zero bomb to the face there. And just using the mirror here to, okay, I thought she was just resetting the screen, but I guess she's going for this entrance here. Oh, yeah, definitely a bad time to find Spiral Cave. Mana almost doubling up Tenet's health right now, but Tenit does have that blue mail. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Alright. That was definitely resetting the screen. Just to get that 0 out of the way. Okay. Yeah, very good use of iframes there. Heads up play by Tenit. Take that 10-second loss to make sure that you don't have to walk all the way back here. Tenet's having a time here. I would probably just go in that cave and hope that it's a dungeon at this point. Ooh, Lana found Upper Paradox. Okay. No, Tenit, die! Tenit, just die! No! Alright, yeah, and this is where Tenet's gonna really hate not having that glove, because it is right there, and we found a Submaria there. So Lanabean might actually want to take those TR connectors that we found so far and get some items out of there. Goldwood small key is nice to find. Okay, so Tenit did hug the Beamos here in order to get the health refill. Definitely should have done that in the front of TR, but you know. Alright, and we are gonna go kill Lando. So Tenit will be the first to grab a Triforce piece here. But still missing out on that glove. That's kind of gonna weigh heavy on this matchup. Because Lana's gonna get to clear all of those entrances over there all at once. Lana, meanwhile, finding the west side of the Death Mountain. Ooh, a free red potion. Don't mind if I do. Big shout out to our tracker today, Lint Bagel. He's learning, so be patient. I haven't seen anything get missed yet, so good on that. Basically, anyone who saves me from having to track and having to subject the viewers to my tracking is the real MVP. Yeah, and go ahead and follow these runners. They're really fun. Lana's very upbeat and bubbly and plays a lot. Like she's pretty much live from Friday night to Sunday night, just cranking out cross-key seeds. Tenet's a little more kind of chill and laid back. She only kind of streams because she has to. But still a very good player. Plays kind of infrequently. What the hell was that? The Moldorm just like flipped through those blocks, like just went right in between. And it was messing with the sword collision because the game checks for the wall collision before the sword, so there's not really much you can do there. Ooh, little tough to set up that bomb jump. I'm not very good at that myself, so I can't really judge there. We'll judge her more when she gets the boots. Don't worry, this is not a judgment-free zone. We'll get plenty of time for that. Alright, red cane in hand, Tenit is going to going in with the fire rod, just gonna, I guess, clear out as much of TR as possible. She can make it all the way to the middle entrances, so... Alright, Tenit, defeating the hardest boss in the game, which is remembering that you don't have a hookshot in the torch room. GG. Alright, we're about half an hour in. We can, ooh, that is real loud. Oh, that's why it's loud. Take this off. And then we'll see how loud it is. Okay, that should be good. Alright, switch audios here. Alright, I didn't see if we got anything in right side of TR as I was fiddling with things. We got a small key to GT, and she says, nope, I am not dealing with chain jumps right now. Lana quaking the dead rocks. Okay, another pod small, so yeah, Tenet's got 4 pod smalls right now, so she really wants to find either Thieves Town or pod right now. Alright, I believe we did see a crystal fall from Desert Palace, and we do know that TR is a pendant, and it's a non-green pendant. Crystals and pendants don't really matter that much in this mode. Obviously, the green pendant and the red crystals do a bit. But since your goal is just Triforce pieces, the game doesn't really care if they come from crystals or pendants, so not that important to track that stuff, but you do kind of need to keep an eye on it for pedestal purposes. Alright, old man has been rescued. Oh, 50 bucks. That's a pretty neat taxi fare. That's your classic RPG escort quest. I'll give you 50 gold pieces to escort this old man down the mountain. Alright, Lana, not sure what she wants to do. Deciding on Hyrule Castle connectors, I think. Deciding on Castle Tower, okay. Well, she would be happier to do this if she had that Castle Tower small from South Dark World, but like I've said many times before, like there's just way too much open to be able to rely on something like that. Okay, and is gonna try to find the other Hyrule Castle connector here. Meanwhile, as expected, Tenit is not interested in the slightest in connectors because she can just walk everywhere, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Lana is going to do the desert here. Ooh, okay. We have access to TR Big Chest now. Lana gonna do the bomb jump there, even though she has Samaria, so... yeah, very nice setup and whatnot, but you do have Samaria, so you should probably make use of it. And maybe forgetting how she got up here, because I'm pretty sure she knew what that was. But I'm certainly guilty of that myself, so... Oh. Okay, Lana revealing that that is not, in fact, a regular Link sprite. It's got a nice, cute kitty cat for the bunny sprite. Oh, laser to the face. Unfortunate there for Lanabean, but... And realistically, she didn't really need that key from the Pokey. She could have just gone. Like, you only really ever need 2 TR small keys, and she already has them in her pocket. Oh wow, finding Mimic Cave before Finding Mimic Cave after you find the hammer, it's illegal. You're supposed to find this before you find the hammer and then have to come back. Well, there's Swamp. I don't think we have eyes on the dam yet. But we do have flippers and a hammer, so we'll see. Tenit doesn't know what's over there, so we'll play that by ear. And just like in non-entrance, you don't really ever want to go into Swamp Bookless, but since it's Key Sanity, like, it's much more likely that something required is in there, so I think you might just have to suck it up and do it. Alright, we got a big key to Mire there in Super Bunny Cave. Lana found the lower portion of it, which is kind of annoying. Speaking of kind of annoying, hey, here's a fully clearable Ice Palace on 5 hearts and a fighter sword. Yeah, so when you find the lower portion of Super Bunny Cave, it's always kind of annoying because you can go through it. There are 2 items there, but it's a one-way connector in that you can't go back through it to get back to where you were. So you kind of have to, like, weigh your options there. And using bombs for the first batch of pen gators and then just spin to win for the rest of it. The guys are really annoying to kill with a sword, which is why she used the bombs. There is actually a pretty reliable setup that you can use to kind of manipulate the pen gators into position. Okay, Lana thinking about leaving, but is gonna check this fairy connector. I think she just wants to find Mire. I think, Tenit also, doesn't know where GT is. Also... Oh, that's right. So, yeah, Tenit has a kind of a weird, icebreaker setup that she uses. She clips upwards into the pipe instead of downwards, which is something I've never seen before, but it does seem to work, even though she had a bit of trouble there. And yeah, like, big respect in, like, taking this low percent ice. This is not a challenge for the faint of heart. Tenit, you have a hammer, buddy. Alright, she's just not interested. Oh, no glove? Okay. That's right. Yeah, Lana just got that glove so early that I'm just not even thinking about it. Alright, we're just... Lana just treading all this ground that Tenit did like 5-6 minutes ago. Finding all the stuff. Tenit's just gonna go clear thieves here. We're just trudging along. Hopefully we find some go-go boots soon. This is the kind of lull portion of the race where they're just kind of clearing the things that the other one has cleared, and I don't really have anything interesting to talk about. So we'll see, seems like Lana's gonna get stuff that, that Tenit has
Stuff like the flippers that Tenit got a while ago. So you might have noticed that Tenit took damage from a grasshopper there and only lost half heart of health, and you might be thinking, why is that? Those grasshoppers hurt like a motherfucker. Well, you're right. But since Thieves Town is in the light world, those grasshoppers actually just count as rats, and if you listen carefully, you can actually hear them squeak like the rats do. So, effectively, this being in the light world turns those grasshoppers into rats. Lana taking a look at EP and also dipping out. To the delight of Zelda, who is famous for that. Lana's glove came from Laser Bridge, which is over, it's in the Lake Hylia shop. Tenit found Laser Bridge, but elected not to clear anything, because I guess just didn't want to deal with laser skips, which is fair. Like, during a race, you don't really want to test your comfort level with certain things, so, you know, just leave and live to fight another day. Unfortunately, it's gonna cost her a good bit, though, because she could have cleared Ice Palace, and then there's those two rock checks over by the shopping mall that she could have done. We'll have to go back to at some point, which is likely where Lana is headed, so we might be able to see those relatively soon. And Lana going back into EP. Sag. Alright. Incredible blind fight there by Tenit. Kind of like a little dance she does between phases 2 and 3. Alright, and that's another piece in hand there for Tenit. Lana still with no Triforce pieces, but that glove is big. That glove is huge. Yeah, the fun thing about watching people's blind scripts is that they're all slightly different. And like I can pretty much identify a player just from their blind script. Ooh, a mushroom. Okay. Yeah, flute and EP is kind of sad. Without the mitts, it doesn't give us too much, because, like, Lana doesn't want to flute to 8, because she wants to go to Dark Shopping Mall and then Mirror to get those locations. So, and she's already found the mountain. So, I mean, flute will speed some things up slightly, but it's not game-breaking at this point. Alright, just gonna hand in this mushroom right away. Already have the powder, why not? You already know where Potion Shop is as well. And we have a heart container here in Cave 45, which is very far from where it usually is. Alright, and Lana gonna head up and activate that flute. She's right here anyway, so why not? A little bit of a semi-runner high five there as we switched which screen we were on
like pretty much at the same time. And headed back to VOO. Was Thieves Town Big Key on a flipper check? I don't remember. I don't think so. Yeah, I have goldfish brain, so I mean it's a legit superpower in rando because I can just crank out rando seeds and not have seed bleed, but it's kind of bad for stuff like this when Chad is asking questions and then I don't remember where stuff was. What you can do, though, since our illustrious tracker here has been keeping up with things, you can go into your search. You can go into your URL bar, and then at the end of twitch.tv/ALTTP restreams, you can type /videos, and then it will take you to the VOD that's being saved, and you can click through that until you see Tenit grab the Thieves Town Big Key. Just watch the tracker for when it shows up, and then rewind about a minute from that. Okay, we're getting our first look at pod area here. Okay. Just nothing too exciting. Tenit clearing out Skull Woods. Skull Woods is one of those things that I always just forget to do it. Like, it's a very powerful location in that it has 6 item checks in it, but I don't know, it just... Whenever you get to the Dark World, I just always feel like I have better things to do than to just go get 6 items. When in reality, it's not true at all. Ice Rod Cave and Thieves Town entrance and do, okay. And we have an Ether Medallion, which can be required, but in my experience with cross keys, it's kind of rare that you're going to need to get into either of the medallion entrances. Gives Tenit access to the freeze prize pack, though. So for those of you who don't know, there's a method to the madness of how prizes are dropped. Stunned enemies, like if you stun them with a hookshot or a boomerang, or the ice rod, and then kill them with a sword, they will always drop the same thing. That's called the stun prize. And then there is a special prize that you can get from freezing an enemy and hammering it. Ooh, and a quake there. Oh, that's right, Lana has that. Lana found that, and the mirror part of that goes to GT. Which Tenit actually kind of wants to find. Yeah, in vanilla, the freeze prize is a full magic decanter. So if you're playing vanilla and you're low on magic, you can just freeze something and hammer it, and then you get a full magic. And we did indeed find the boots behind that mushroom in Castle Tower, so that is quite a nice thing to find. Lana has already, I believe, turned in her mushroom, so gonna make her way up there eventually. Ooh, and we've got a hook shot here in Mini Molarm Cave. Small key to Hera is not really something you wanted to find, and then there's our 4th TR smalls, so I don't think Lana has 4. I think she does indeed have 3, as the tracker says, but Tenit found one that Lana did not. So 4 are available. I believe we've already checked lava chests though, and it had nothing, so that would be the only thing that is locked by all 4 TR key. Actually, Trinex might be locked by all 4 as well. I don't remember. It might depend on entrance layout, though. I'm pretty sure if all TR entrances are available, then you only need 2 keys to kill Trinex. Alright, and we found Cackwell. So I don't know why she didn't just immediately go over and do it, but oh, Tenit's is only showing 2 TR smalls. Okay, so that might be only be our 3rd one then. Oh, like I said, the only thing that it really locks is Lava Chest. And we already checked that, and it's nothing. I'm pretty sure. No, that's right. Lana tried and got a laser to the face and just left. So that is still outstanding, I think. Alright, Lana gonna check BP Big Chest, which we have not seen yet. Oh, yes we have. It's Big Key to Ice. That's right. Oh boy. Yeah, missing that glove is really costly for Tenit right now, because there's a bunch of stuff, including Cackwell, that she could have gotten. Hopefully gonna get forced in there or find an invincibility item sometime soon. Finds Hookshot Cave and, yeah, accidentally just wanders out of there. There is one thing that you can do here. There's that Burna. Okay, so maybe that'll send her back to Laser Bridge now that she has the safety item. Yep, no glove, no catfish. Gonna make her way over to pod area, and then kind of just doesn't have anything left, so we'll be forced to dive dungeons here. I believe... Is there a TR entrance over here somewhere? I think TR right is over here. Ooh, and a small key to desert, which is very, very good in key sanity. And then gonna go do some pest control. Unfortunate time to find the top of the castle here, because Tenit cannot do the... Well, technically she could. She could do the shock block. Oh, there's... Okay, bailed out. There's the Master Sword. No shock blocks here. Alright, nothing in there anyway. But we do find our 3rd pendant, which is Misery Mire. Tenit can get in there, but unfortunately missing that big key. So only gonna get to do 7 out of 8, or 6 out of 8 here. But it is, I mean, 6 items is 6 items, as Lana gets her first Triforce piece here at about 57 minutes. Tenit with 2 in hand, but needs to make her way to Laser Bridge sometime soon. Yes, technically it's 6 out of 7 chests, but I just call it chests, because you can never really tell what I'm saying anyway. Oh, the 8th is a Triforce piece. Yep, it's true.
Very, very true. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't really love about this mode, is that, like, you have to go and kill the bosses to finish the game, but it doesn't really give you any other benefit than that. And some of the bosses just really suck to get to. Uh-oh, we got a big key on Zora. It's the big key of GT, and Lana knows where that is, but not sure if she can mimic clip or not, so probably gonna wait until a bow appears for that. Technically, you can PCU up in the spike room, but you do need to take a few extra hearts of damage for that. PCU means potion camera unlock. It means that when you're in a non-static camera room and you drink a potion walking to the left, it'll offset your camera so that you can get the mimics off screen and the door will open. Alright, and now we'll see these glove entrances here. See exactly how burned Tenit got by missing that glove in the first couple minutes of the seed. I hear beeping. She's at 2 hearts, she's fine. Did find a big key to Tower of Hera, which is useful because Tenit is also missing a hook shot, so can full clear Hera now. Mana is able to clear a handful of dungeons, but just choosing to go grab some equipment instead. That's one of the hidden benefits of a mode like this, is you can wait until you have decent equipment. Speaking of decent equipment, nice third sword for Tenit. But yeah, you can pretty much wait until you have good equipment to go and kill a boss. And leaving the dungeon on 1 heart, I might have just like taken a dive down the hole there. So the last thing you want to do is die in the Dark World here. Blind checking pyramid item, fair enough. Ooh, Sankart? Sankart? Aww. Alright, Lana doing front of TR, which we've already seen from Tenit. For those of you just joining, the boots are in the potion shop, which is up in Light World Lumberjack House, but or Dark World Lumberjack House, maybe? Somewhere up there. We know where potion shop is. We have found the mushroom and handed it in on Lana's side. She just has not gone and gotten her item yet. And I didn't really see anything exciting underneath the rock here. And I'm gonna go hit up our hobo friend here. And Lana gonna go play with some worms in the sand. Gonna even up the Triforce piece count here. And Tenit doing what I think is her last batch of entrances in the game, so gonna be forced to make a decision on which dungeon to dive here fairly soon. Is gonna have the whole front of TR done, but does not touch Laser Bridge yet. Laser Bridge is fairly easy to get to. Oh, I hope she doesn't die here. Oh, please don't die.
Okay, we're good. She safely got her hook shot. Alright, we are evened up on Triforce pieces. Lana still has a few entrances that she can do, but is probably just going to want to cash in some of these dungeon clears that she has stacked up. Now, importantly, missing that Thieves Town Big Key, which I believe one of our viewers went and checked the VOD, and it's in Village of Outcasts in the Thieves Town entrance. Yeah, I was just wondering what her route to Vu would be. I mean, it's gotta be left on her tracker. I guess I can check that quick. She doesn't have a map tracker up, but I know she uses one, so I mean, you gotta think it's still on her tracker, so probably looming pretty large. My guess is that her route to Vu has to go through just going Light World access from Kakariko. And there's the mitts, so yeah, that flute in Eastern is now somewhat important, because now we can go to Meyer. And that's gonna keep her further away from Vu, but I don't think it's gonna burn her too much, as we will say hello to our fishy friend over here. Unfortunately, that's gonna keep her further away from the boots as well. So, oh, I'm sorry, I misspelled Lanabean's name. I will fix that. There we go. Sorry, Lana. Alright, how about some Sea of Stars? Oh, trying to use Samaria, but she doesn't have any magic. Alright, it's coffee break time. So, smoke them if you got them, I guess. Why are we both in Hera? Because Hera's Augurs and a great place to be. So Tenit actually just got the Hera Big Key. Lana does not have the Hera Big Key, she's just cashing in. Oh, she has the Hera Small, though. Yeah, Lana's just basically cashing in some of these entrance clears that she has built up. Or dungeon clears that she has built up. Tenit will be killing the cheeseburger worm in short order here. Yeah, basement not required, but that big chest could be, and that could be huge. That could be a huge swing. And it's not, so... for those of you just joining, Lana got the Power Glove in the first, 3 minutes of the game. Came off of Laser Bridge. Tenit has found Laser Bridge and decided to pass up the opportunity to loot that without an invincibility item, and she has not really made her way back there. That's the glaring difference right now, besides the boots, which are in the potion shop. Lana has turned in her mushroom, just has not made her way back to the potion shop yet to get your boots. Yeah, Lana got a Desert Small, so might as well just grab all this. Lana still hasn't found Ice Palace either, which I'm sure she's happy about, but also probably kind of annoyed by. She's still on... she's still on Fighter Sword. We do know that Master Sword is in Agina, which is on top of Hyrule Castle. Oh, big miss here by Lana, because the boots are just sitting there waiting for her, and now she's going to do the majority of GT here bootless. Right, she also left VOO, which has a semi-important small key in there, or semi-important big key in there. Yes, going back to VOO is easy from here, but it's... See, Lana's done everything, and I wonder if she just mistracked that she didn't go into the East Town entrance. Like, that's the only thing I can think of right now. Why she wouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, if you pull a bow, you're climbing 100%. I don't think that we saw Ganon, so I think GT climb is required. Yeah, Tenit grabbing the Ice Rod here. That might be an indicator that she's headed toward Laser Bridge. Oh, she doesn't have a TR Big Key, never mind. That would be not good. But, cleaning up. Cleaning up Hookshot Cave after getting the hookshot is another thing that I consistently forget to do. Oh, okay. Well, there's Glove 1. That'll... kinda... Yeah. We already knew that was there, technically. I just have Goldfish Brain. Okay, so now it kind of matters less when she gets back to Laser Bridge. Gonna go check out Scamfish 2 Electric Boogaloo. Lana with the, in my opinion, pretty smart GT play here, especially with that big key in hand. Unfortunately, though, could have had boots for this and did not, so... This is also behind a connector, which Tenit has been very unwilling to do connectors in this seed. Which, again, I don't blame her for, because you can just walk everywhere. But unfortunately, there are some entrances that are just hard locked behind connectors, and that is one of them, and that is a bad one to have. And there's a bow. So we're gonna be climbing. Oh, that's a neat red mail. Yeah, so this sprite looks like Link, but it's not the regular Link sprite. Alright, neat little bomb toss there to get over the portal. And Tenet's gonna do some pest control for Dorito number 4. Would really love to find a Swamp Palace small key here, but... Oh, nice D-boost over the pit. Who needs bombs? There's a Homosaur there. No, I think they're like those mustard Doritos, which sound bad, but they're actually not that bad. Alright, cleared Moth for Green Pendant there, which is another thing Lana hasn't done. I don't think she's done Green Pendant Tournament. Alright, we're climbing for another Dorito here. Oh, you gotta practice safe eating. Always use a condiment. Thank you. I'll be here for another hour. Okay, well, at least Ruby liked it. Alright. And the GT big key there for Tenit, but unfortunately doesn't know where GT is, so, not following connectors. I am missing out on you having the groans on stream. I called for comms earlier, but I didn't get any bites, but fortunately, Limp Bagel reached out and said that he would track for me, so I didn't have to deal with that, so thank you so much for that. You're doing a great job with keeping up with everything and keeping me honest about stuff, so always appreciate trackers. I guess it's the hour mark also. We posted this before, but we can do it again. There's our runners. Go give them a follow. Lanabean has a ton of content. Just basically streams all weekend. Probably during the week too. I'm not really familiar with our schedule. Yeah, I have that problem too. Like I'll see like one thing on each side, and then I'll track one thing but not the other thing. And it, I guess, already knew. Oh, okay, yeah, she's already been here. She's just taking this glove to. Ooh, Lanabean, more like Legolas. The arrow strats. Yes, I am a perpetual Ooh Shiny. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, he's superhuman because elf, yeah. Uh-huh. Is there a cricket sound effect somewhere, or not one that you can hear at least? Yeah, I have Discord muted so that, because you don't need to hear anybody in here. The only one in here with me is Bagel, and he doesn't really have much to say. Oh, it might be replaced by Halloween Stupid. I mean, I appreciate the dev team and what they did, and I'm sure that people like the spooky sounds, but I just hiss like a cat when you throw water on it. And we found the other bow here in Ice Palace Big Chest. As Lana will pick up her 5th Dorito. Yeah. saying how do you do to Aga. Oh, nice triple. That's not an easy one to hit. I might have gone low there, but it's fine. It was a force 3 cycle.
Alright, nice Agatu fight. We'll open up the pyramid hole and give us access to Ganon, but he wants 5 more Doritos first. He needs to have 2 hands full. Which, to be honest, when I'm eating Doritos, I also want to have 2 hands full. Tenit, I hope you have a potion, buddy. Oh, she has full health. That's cool. Yeah, if Ganon wasn't vanilla, Lana wouldn't have bothered with Agatu at all. Agatu is really slow to get to. And honestly, like, even if it's only 1 item in there, like, I usually don't even bother with it. It's 1 item. Like, I don't want to spend, like, a minute and a half getting to Agatu and then a 27-second cutscene. Lana finally finding that Master Sword after an hour 19. Yeah, sometimes it's a 5 item, which that would be worth it to me. Sometimes it's the Uncle drop down, which that would be worth it, maybe. But yeah, if it's only 1 item, I'd pretty much just say forget it. Alright. Never skip Spike Cave. And it is a small key to Ice Palace, so we're, our hands are clean. Oh, Lana going even further away from the boots now. We'll get to do this in 1 shot, though. Whereas, Tenit had to come in here without the big key. Yeah, so Lana can clear EP, that gives her 7 triangles. You have to think she'll eventually find that these sound big, which would give 8. So she would need to find Ice Palace, which would give her 9. And either a Swamp Small or a Pot Big for the 10. So she's actually kind of close to go mode, even without those boots. Now, if she does get the boots and finds a TR Big, then that's another option for her, but... Alright, so Tenit gonna find the flute here, but won't have the mitts, importantly. Though I guess the only thing that could be over there... So you've seen Blind's Hut, Mini Moldorm, and Height Cave. And the well. I know we've seen 1 fairy. Seen Saha, seen Hookshot Cave. I'm not sure there's much that can be in the Mire area right now. Although, from Tenet's perspective, she doesn't know where GT is. So, could be that. See, Tenit, on the other hand, has to pick the right connector to follow to go to GT. It gives her Doritos number 6 and 7. Has to find the Mire Big, which I believe was under a glove check. Which you have to think she's gonna go do those soon. So both runners in somewhat precarious positions, but we're kind of in the endgame here. We need 1 or 2 things on both sides. Lana showing off fun key sanity stuff to do. Don't ever need to go up the bridge in this mode. You can just hookshot to it on your way to Vitreous. Yeah, and you can fall in that hole wherever you want, but Link walks slightly faster than the camera moves, so just trying to save a few frames by doing that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tenit doesn't know the good setups for this. That bottom right setup is functional, and if you're a runner and you're trying to like save a little bit of brain power, you can use that setup for both Ice Armos and regular Armos, but it is about 1.5 seconds slower than the normal strat that you'll see people do. Ooh, almost pulled off the 0 cycle there. Very good fight there by Lana, who will pick up her 6th triangle. And a pendant. So we are even on Doritos, but Lana has like those 2 from GT are huge right now. Because the ones that Tenit has that Lana doesn't, she has the ability to clear them, but Tenit has to find GT, and that's really hard when you haven't been walking through connectors all seed. It's hard to guess the right one at the end of the seed. And it also has to go to Laser Bridge at some point, but you have to think, like, oh, if this is Swamp Smell, this is huge. Okay, 2nd Castle Tower. Less huge. Yeah, you have to think that Tenit's just waiting for the TR Big Key. I don't believe there was anything else on Laser Bridge. I think it was just the glove. Where are we going? Mitts, as far as we know, the mitts are access to Mire area. But I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure that anything useful can be in Mire area, because we've seen all of our dungeons. But again, from Tenet's perspective, GT could be over there. Oh, there we go. Alright, she just found it. Alright, so here's 2 triangles for Tenit. And Lana found Ice Palace, so that's another one for her. Hope you didn't pay for the whole seat, because you're only going to need the edge of it. Oh, bye forever, tile room. I mean, in crossed entrance shuffle, I usually just do tile room. Like, Tenit has to feel like she's gonna find go mode here. You're not wrong, but she is still a little far away. Like, Swamp Small, Pod Big, TR Big, and Mire Big. Pick 2 out of those is her go mode.
Yeah, she does know where Meyer is. And we know where Meyer Big Key is, but like, and you're not wrong with your statement in that she probably just thinks like those 2 items are just here. It's 27 checks, and it's fairly realistic that 2 items are just sitting somewhere here. Yeah, you clear this every time. It's 2 pieces. Aga 2 is required. Like, what Tenet's not gonna want to see is that bow and rando room, because that she could have gotten that a long time ago, and didn't. So from a racing perspective, like, if your opponent came in here bowless, then they got paid out for it, which is indeed the case. Whereas Lana getting the second bow here in Ice Palace feels a lot better, because even if your opponent came here earlier, like, they probably didn't have silvers for very long. Yeah, the real hero here is Limp Bagel, clicking the buttons for me so that I don't have to. And keeping everybody informed a lot better than I ever would have. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this on Sea of Stars, because I truthfully just don't know who's ahead right now. And we have a good bot command for this. Go check out Bagel's channel. He's a pretty chill streamer. Does rando a good bit. I think he's been getting into NMG, but don't quote me on that. Sensibly chuckling, thank you. Thank you for humoring my dad jokes. I think kind of fortunately for Lana, we haven't seen anything behind these boots, so they might not be required. It's just gonna feel bad when she finally does find them, or just goes bootless the whole seed and finds out where they were afterwards. Yeah, Tenit is still up Eastern Palace. Yeah, the Meyer Big is gonna be the turning point here. Like, when does Tenit get to it? Because we don't know. We haven't seen where Lana's go mode is yet. And just a bundle of sticks. Okay, getting the magic refill before climbing. It's pretty smart. So just remember, Tenet's Meyer clear is just, like, running to Vitreous, though. So, like, what, 210, something like that? Well, Lana can cash in this Eastern clear whenever she wants. Which, she's headed toward where Eastern is right now. Oh, have we found Pod? I think we found Pod and just never went back to it. Well, we'll see if I'm almost certain that she's mistracked the Thieves Town entrance right now. Yeah, we're gonna go cash in Eastern. As Tenit will be getting, and Tenit turn off silvers, maybe. Yeah, it looks like she did. She definitely has them. Yeah, that's an old school thing from before Fast ROM was introduced. You used to get about 1.5 seconds of lag frames if you used silvers for the entire climb. So. Yeah, you get used to something some way, and I mean, Fast ROM's been out for what, like a year now, and people still do that. Yes, Lana's Thieves Town Big is in Vu Thieves Town entrance, but I think she already checked it off. I think she already checked off that it was nothing, which is semi-unfortunate, but also, if she finds a TR Big or a Swamp Small, then it doesn't matter. Actually, if she finds a Swamp Small, then that's pretty bad, actually. She's gonna go clear that instead of Stone. Okay. That looks like a pretty cool silver setup at all. The statue stays closed until you open it, even if there's a connector that spits you out there, it stays closed. Yeah, that was a nice little silver setup there for Lana. I was interested to see if that was gonna work. Oh no. Are we grabbing Smitty? Oh no, we're grabbing Smitty. I think maybe she has found her oopsie. Yep. Okay. Well, just walk by it. Yep. Alright, so here's Thieves Town Big for Lana. And she is officially one from go. That one being one of Thieves Town Big Key, Pod Big Key, or Swamp Small Key. I'm having a rough time with Agate 2 here. Oh, that was a sweet little deflection. Turtle enough for oh man. Oh, I remember that movie. That movie was so bad in the best way. Okay, so we might actually see something here. So the crystal that drops from blind will actually delete the smith. So we may see Lana save and quit out of here. In order to maintain the smith. Oh, that's right. You need the maiden. Okay, well. Back to jail with you. Prisoner exchange. Yeah, it's a fair trade. Oh yeah, you 100% clear it here. Alright, good call on Cackwell here for Tenit. Unfortunately, is not the thing you're looking for. Audio quality, yeah. Well, I don't actually have a capture card for when I'm capturing this stuff. It's just using my graphics card, so my audio tends to spaz out a little bit sometimes. And finally we get back to Laser Bridge, where we will get the mids. And now I'm sort of wondering what's in that mire area. I'm gonna follow through to Crystal Roller, but yeah, still down a couple of keys. Lana with the 9th Dorito in hand. Just looking for one of 3 things, which is always a fun experience. Yeah, Lana is definitely in now what mode. Oh, Swamp Small and Crystal Roller Room. Oh, Lana missed that. We have not found the dam, importantly. Mire Big, I believe, is under the rock in Light South Shore. Okay, that could be go, though. For Lana, and then it would just need to find that Mire Big. So now I wonder, what is over in Mire? Yeah, going back for just Crystal Roller is kinda... I think she has, I think she still has Lava Chest and Chain Chomps as well. She tried to go to Lava Chest before and died, as we get our final Pod Small of the evening. She tried to go for Lava Chest before and died on the way and then said, nope, not dealing with it. Alright. Gonna got a purple chest turn in here. Oh, and a hammer pegs check, I guess, because we haven't seen this yet. Oh. And it never did Super Bunny Cave. I wonder if this is where Mire Big was. Like, I remember something being in here, but I don't remember what. That is the Mire Big, okay. Well, Tenet's in go mode once she finds the dam. I mean, she just needs to go to Mire. Yeah, I think this is okay. She wants to find her dam first. Oh, a book. A book on a purple chest. Okay, fantastic.
Awesome. We love it. Love to see it. And there's the dam. Tenet's in go mode. Lana gonna find the dam as well, but still short that Swamp Palace small key. I don't think Tenit realizes she's in go mode. Tenit, just go to Meyer. Oh, is she maybe looking for Swamp Palace? I know Lana found Swamp Palace. And I thought that Tenit had as well, but... maybe not. Where's Swamp Palace? Everybody asks where is Swamp Palace, but nobody asks how is Swamp Palace. The short answer, I have no idea. There's too much to keep track of. If someone could scrub the VOD for me, that'd be great, but, yeah, we definitely, I want to say it's south of Village of Outcasts, where the Arrow game normally is, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, is that Tenit hasn't found, Swamp yet. Or maybe just doesn't even realize she's in go. Alright, well, Swamp and Pod are our big bombs today. There's TR right, which Tenit can't really do anything about. Kind of amazing that she's never touched this area, actually. This is a pretty popular area to clear out early. Okay, there's Swamp Palace. Okay, so now Tenet's in go mode. Yep, and she realizes it, not even gonna deal with chests. Lanabean on her heels, but unfortunately will not be able to get in the door. Well, we'll see how long it takes Lana to get the Swamp Palace small key. If she gets to it in the next like minute and a half, we have a race. Because Tenit still needs to run to Vitreous. Yeah, Lana hard dodging boots here. And it's really unfortunate because she did walk past them to get to GT. Alright, well, we'll see. Going for TR entrance. I want to say that we found Pod already, but now, like, I doubt that with 6 small keys in hand that we would have not gone back yet.
Oh, Tenit, you need to save and quit out of there, bud. Alright, yeah, going to, Oh, wants the magic refill for Meyer? Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, you don't really need magic for Meyer. Your silvers, you're fine. Oh, and there's Pod. Unfortunately, that might be it for Lana. Okay, yeah, Meyer's on top of the castle. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that might be it for Lana, 'cause she's gonna get sucked in here. Well, you hate to see it, but... Oh, Fire Rod strats for Meyer too. I mean, that doesn't speed up Meyer 2 enough to, well, I guess it does, because saving quitting... Saving quitting only saves something like 2 seconds, and Fire Rod probably saves 2 seconds, and don't hear me. I'll ping you as much as I want. I'm the moderator here. Yeah, even if Podbig is here getting Podbig, like, it still have to go all the way to the pyramid. From where did she find this? Emrock or something? I don't know. Yeah, Lana had a little... Oh, Super Bunny top... Or... Oh, it's probably Hookshot Cave, actually. I think you're right, though. She was on the dark side of the mountain. Hookshot Cave with bumper lower. Okay, yeah. Somewhere around there. You would think as a commentator I would pay attention more, but eh. Roski's... Even watching it gives me the entrance brain rot. Yeah, so that's number 10 for Tenit, who's just gonna warp back and fall in. Oh yeah, you absolutely take this prize. Alright. Just gotta cook a big pig. Alright, well there's Big Key of TR, which is not go mode for Lana, because we know where Ice Rod is, but we don't, we can't get it, because she dodged the boots for so long.
Alright. Just 2 more arrows here. Easy game. Get your GGs in chat for Tenit, who will cross the bridge first. Official race time of 1:53:54. And Lana does see the dun come in and throws in the towel. So they have agreed to some interviews. I am gonna mute the streams here so that I can hear them. And let's bring them in. And we are joined by both racers today, Lanabean and Tenit. GG's, y'all. Yeah, so the big early miss for Tenit was finding Laser Bridge and dipping out. How bad did that glove feel when you finally did see it?
Other stuff to do.
Well, sorry about that. I didn't have Discord unmuted on the stream, but yeah, basically I asked Tenant how bad did the glove feel, and she's like, well, yeah, I could have done a lot more single dips rather than double dips and such. So they can hear you now, or at least they should be able to. So yeah, Lana, do you know where the boots are?
Somewhere I didn't go.
Well, they're at the potion shop, just waiting for you, because from when you turned that mushroom in an hour ago.
Yeah, I just never had the opportunity to go back up there. I had everything cleared, so my plan was to do some things and go up there, but other things just pushed me further away.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate, and it's just how things laid. Maybe could have gotten it after like GT, but finding a bow in there, like you climb 100 times out of 100 there.
Well, my plan was to mirror from GT and take a look then, but then I realized I had 50% shot again and being at the drop down, so I beat GT and then found Meyer beat that, and just never had the opportunity to go there. And boots weren't even required, so I would have been fine if I had just checked past Laser Bridge with Samaria. I just didn't.
Yeah. But
Yes.
yeah, so how did you guys feel with the early loadout? You guys got like hammer and in Lana's case, she got a glove, but you guys had a lot of traversal right away. How do you usually tackle seeds where you can access 90% of the entrances from the word go?
Breathe. Hope you go the right direction, but you're probably not because the items are probably everywhere. You just can't. I mean, the game shows them in your face, and you're like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'll start here," and then the answer is always there. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, I guess for me, like the decision whether to do like North Dark World or whatever, but normally end up just splitting it up, going south, and then to come back at some point. Then I'll do north, but there's always something in either direction, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, and everything just was so spread out that it didn't really matter which way you went. You just had to do everything anyway. So that was nice to see that, you know, it wasn't just if you go right you get fucked, you know. So it's yeah, so you guys have any other thoughts on how the seed went today?
I wish it would have slowed down a bit, but otherwise, I thought it was fairly smooth. They gave you all the entrances you could want pretty early, and then you're just looking for dungeons and big keys and a couple small keys, and it wasn't a bad seed overall.
you found Pod, right? Like, where was that?
That was Hookshot Cave, I think, entrance.
Oh, I see.
I just went up there incredibly late. Like, I was like, I've got a tower here for a couple items. I've got TR for a couple of items, but I'm going to go do this other thing and find Pod where my progression totally is. And no, just go to TR and get your swamp small and you're in go mode. No, just nope, not me.
All right, well, GG's again. Definitely give these runners a follow. We'll throw that in the chat here. And we love so yeah, let's wrap this up, and thank you for letting me restream, and thank you especially to Bagel, who tracked very well, didn't miss anything. So good job there. And let's see if this raid thing works. We'll see who's live here.
Thanks for putting us on. Greatly appreciated. And GG's again, Tenit. Hope you all have a good rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Thanks for your stream. Thanks, Bagel, for tracking.
All right, I'm just trying to find a stream to raid. How about Speed Gaming 3? We can watch PH. I don't think that worked, but yeah, if that didn't work, go ahead and go over to Speed Gaming 3 where they have PH versus Silver Luca doing some AD keys. Thank you guys for stopping by, and